Ever wondered how to get an ESA letter in Washington, D.C. the right way? Today, we're breaking down exactly how to get a legitimate ESA letter in Washington, D.C., what the law requires, and how to avoid common mistakes that can get your request denied. If you live in Washington, D.C., and rely on an emotional support animal, having a valid ESA letter is essential, especially in a competitive housing market with strict pet policies. So first, let's cover the basics. What is an ESA letter? An ESA letter, or emotional support animal letter, is an official document written by a licensed mental health professional. It confirms that you have a qualifying emotional or mental health condition and that your animal provides therapeutic support related to that condition. A valid ESA letter can be used to request housing accommodations under the Fair Housing Act, even in housing with no pet policies. So what makes an ESA letter valid in the District of Columbia? An ESA letter must be issued by a DC licensed mental health professional. It must be based on a real clinical evaluation. It must include the provider's license number, contact information, and letterhead, and meet Federal Fair Housing Act requirements. It is not a certificate, a registration, or an instant download. And that's important because many websites advertise instant ESA letters without a legitimate evaluation. Those letters often do not hold up when landlords verify them. So how do you get an ESA letter in Washington, D.C. the right way? Here's the step-by-step process with American Service Pets. Step 1. Take the online qualification quiz. Step 2. Get matched with a DC licensed provider. Step 3. Complete the clinical evaluation. Step 4. Receive your ESA letter if you qualify. In the District of Columbia, the process can often move quickly. Many residents are able to complete the evaluation and receive documentation within 24 to 48 hours. Under the Fair Housing Act, landlords and HOAs in Washington, D.C. must make reasonable accommodations for valid emotional support animals, even in housing with pet restrictions. That means they cannot charge pet rent, pet fees, or pet deposits for a valid ESA. And if a landlord rejects a valid ESA letter, that may raise a fair housing issue. This is why many Washington, D.C. residents trust American Service Pets. All letters are issued by DC licensed providers after a real clinical review, and the process is designed to be efficient, secure, and legally compliant. So if you live in Washington, D.C., and need an ESA letter that actually holds up, the key is working with licensed professionals and following the law. Visit AmericanServicePets.com to start your evaluation today.